Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back with me, Nathan. In this video, I want to share a new powerful tool that can help you create beautiful, high-fidelity UI designs in just a few minutes using AI. So if you have been using AI to help you create web and mobile apps, you will definitely notice that AI models often falls flat when it comes to design, user experience, and visual elegance. Most of the website or apps generated by AI feels bland, and the design is mostly just a copy-paste of basic templates. But just a few days ago, I found this app called UXPilot, and honestly, I found it a very helpful AI assistant for creating beautiful, attractive UI design, which is why I want to share it with you today. Basically, you can use UXPilot to create wireframes or high-fidelity user interface so that you can launch your apps faster. UXPilot works for both web and mobile apps, and it can take inspiration from Figma files, images, or generate from just text prompts. You can use AI to craft a single page, a small component, or even multiple pages. It really depends on what you need at the moment. The generation is fast and the result is very good. What's really cool is that you can even set control flow between multiple page designs to visualize the user journey when using your apps. Finally, you can also export the design so that you can send it to team members or export the code to HTML file to integrate it with the rest of your app. I have been using UXPilot for a while now, and it has probably saved me hours of development time. So next, let me demonstrate how you can get started with UXPilot and show you the features that I really love from this tool. Okay, to get started, all you have to do is go to uxpilot.ai and then just click the Start for Free button here. You will be asked to sign up, so just do that. I will sign up using my Google account here. And once you're signed in, you will be directed to the design menu over here. On the left side, you can select the dashboard menu, which shows you the main features of UXPilot, such as high-fidelity UI design, wireframing, or review UX design. There is also a Figma plugin to import and export designs from Figma. We will explore that in another video. For now, let's see how we can create designs in this tool. So let's select Wireframe, and we will be taken back to the design page. I already have a few designs here, but let's try to create one from scratch. Just select New Design File on the top right here, and then you will be asked to enter the page name and context. I will name this as Personal Finance App Design, and for context, I will just say Design for a Personal Finance SaaS Company, allowing users to track income and expenses, track financial goals and data. Click Create, and in just a moment, UXPilot will create a new design page for you. Click on that design page to get in, and then here's the main design interface of UXPilot. The left sidebar here is where we can control the design that will be generated. For the use case, we can select between wireframes or high-fidelity design. Let's select wireframe for now. You can also choose the model below here. I'm not really sure what this model is, but I'm guessing it's the AI model for the generation. There are only standard models with different days here, so I will just use the latest one. For hi-fi design, you can also add your own custom design system, but I'm not using it for now. We'll probably explore it more later. Alright, next we have the screen type, and we can choose between desktop and mobile apps here. Let's select desktop for now. We will try out mobile apps later. And next, the context here is where you put the prompt for the design you want to generate. I will just repeat what I wrote in the description previously, which is design for a personal finance SaaS company, and so on. You can also upload files to improve the context. It can be images or documents, and you can also reference any existing design on the page. But since we're empty, we're not going to use it for now. And then there is the prompt tools over here, which can provide you with prompt examples or enhance the prompt you have written. I think this prompt is already good enough, so not going to use that for now. And then down here, we have deep design and max mode, which basically generates richer design but costs more credits. We will try it out later, but for now, let's continue to create the flow option, where you can add the screens and flow of the app you want to create. For example, I can write here the landing page, and then the sign up page, and then dashboard, and so on. But sometimes you might have a hard time describing your app flow, so in that case, you can use the Autoflow feature right here. Click the icon, and then wait for a bit. And then here is the flow generated by AI based on your context. You can continue to modify it, remove or add the flows as you need, as well as reorder the pages. Okay, it's time to generate the design, so let's click on the Generate button here and see the magic happens. It will take some time for this generation to finish, so I will fast forward to when it's finished. Okay, so the generation has finished here, and now we have some tools to work with the design. We can zoom in or zoom out here, as well as use the Select, Move, or Nodes tool. If there is one of the screens you would like to adjust, you can use the Select tool and a floating menu will appear on the top of the design, showing what you can do with it. For instance, there is Save for Figma and Generate Hi-Fi Design here. The 3 dots icon will show more options. And then you can also edit the design by clicking this pencil icon. Global Edit is for adjusting the entire design, while Section Edit allows you to select a specific section and edit just that part. And now all pages have been generated by UXPilot. We can see here the income page where we can add new income sources and view all saved sources. And then there is expense as well, but first let me close the windows to better see these designs. And there you go, we have the expense tracker over here, and then there's the financial goals page, followed by the analytics page to see net income, average monthly savings, and other insights, and then the settings page for user profile and security. And then there's the sign in and sign up pages, so that's a pretty nice touch. UXPilot generated the wireframes for all the flow we have added in just a few minutes. Now that we have the wireframe designs, we can continue to generate the high-fidelity UI from these wireframes. I will show you a few examples, so let's click on the homepage wireframe here and then select Generate Hi-Fi Design. And then this pop-up menu for generation will appear. We can see the prompt and the reference for context are already added in this box, so all we need to do is to click Generate here. UXPilot will now begin working on the hi-fi design for the page, and we can view it over here. Let's create another one while we wait. I will select the income page here now, and then click Generate Hi-Fi as well. That will be enough. Let's wait for these generations to finish. And here it is. We can see that the high-fidelity design strictly follows the wireframe, but instead of black and white, it's now colorful and looks like something you want to use in a production app. And also, here is the income page. It also looks amazing. Remember that I don't add any extra information on the prompt. I don't have to tell the AI to act like an expert UI designer or anything like that. So it's pretty cool to see what UXPilot can generate. Now, aside from just generating web apps, UXPilot can also generate mobile apps design, so let's take a quick look at it. So here in the sidebar, I will change the screen type to mobile apps, and then put the same prompt here, as well as reference the existing web page for the mobile app. Just click on the home page here, and for the user flow, we will reduce it to only 2 for now, because we just want to test out what it looks like. Okay, let's generate the mobile app screens now, and since this will take a while, I will skip again to when it's finished. And here's the finished mobile app design. It actually looks quite awesome. I think it follows the web design styles, and there's the added mobile navigation menu at the bottom. Next, here is the mobile income page, where users can add new income. It also shows data and inputs relevant to the page topic. Now, you can see here it's still 7:24. We started about 15 minutes ago, so all of these designs are really created in such a short amount of time, which is pretty cool. Finally, once the designs are finished, you will probably want to export it somewhere. Maybe as a PDF to show to clients, or export it as code to integrate the design to your apps. Well, in UXPilot, you can export designs easily. You just need to click on one of the designs and then find the export option here. You can then select whether to export as PDF or PNG, depending on your needs, and then click the export button. Finally, you can also export the code. If you click on source code icon here, you will see the source code on the right sidebar. And you can just copy it, and then open your IDE such as VS Code, and then paste the code in an HTML file. Now you can open the design in the browser. It seems the window is too small here, the design icon goes outside of the cards, so let me enlarge the window here. Okay, now the design seems perfect. So yeah, that's how you can use UXPilot to create polished app designs with AI. Personally, this tool has been very useful to me, as now I can create and iterate on app designs so fast with the help of AI that understands the best practices for UI UX design. Note that you don't always have to generate wireframes to create high-fidelity design. You can jump into hi-fi design immediately, but in case you want to show the wireframes to clients or team members, then you can definitely do so. UXPilot still has many more features that we haven't explored yet, such as enabling the deep design and max mode, but personally, I found the basic generation is already enough to fulfill my requirements, so I will save that for another time. And that brings us to the end of this video. So, what do you think about UXPilot? I encourage you to try it out for free, just click the link in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and get some value out of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will join the conversation and reply as often as I can. If you're new to the channel, Code with Nathan is a channel dedicated to simplify complex tech topics so that you can master them easily. Make sure you subscribe if that's something you find interesting. Make sure you like this video, turn on the notification bell, all the good stuff as it helps this channel to grow. With that being said, thanks again for watching until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in other videos. Bye bye!